We've talked all week about these world-class tennis players, but what about the people behind the scenes? In order to play tennis, of course, you need a racket, and that racket needs strings. So when those strings need to be restrung, the players visit this guy.
Hi, I am the official tournament racket stringer. My name is Chuck Hakansson. I started stringing full-time on the Pro Tour in 1980. How I got into racket stringing was I was helping teach a summer camp at a Westside Tennis Club in Houston, Texas, and I just broke my strings while I was teaching the class, and just came up to the racket stringer and asked him if I could watch him string my racket, and it's kind of been off to the races after that.
How does it change a player's game having fresh strings as opposed to worn down strings?
The strings that are used, they don't get near the rebound effect, so they're having to swing harder to get the same amount of control and power. The big thing is the confidence that they have in the person stringing the racket. I've been stringing for a lot of these girls for several years, so they're really pleased when they see me at an event.
What is the biggest tournament that you have strung rackets for?
I've done the U.S. Open 3 times in 3 different decades.
Who would you say is the biggest star that you've done a racket for?
Well, in this generation of players, I've done Rafael Nadal, but I've done Rod Laver, I've done John Newcomb, I've done Bjorn Borg. You could go on down the list.
Now, this is Chuck's 5th year at this tournament in Dothan. He's a pretty busy guy. He can string anywhere from 10 to 30 rackets a day, and he says if he's working at a casual pace, it takes about 20 minutes per racket. So he's been doing this a long time. He's a pro. Reg, I thought we work hard, but Chuck, the tennis racket guru, is one of the hardest working guys out here, I have to say.
No, I tell her I think you're the hardest working, but that's okay. Thanks a lot.